Gary Fuller here with ACME Detection. Welcome to another one of our informative leak detection videos. I don't know if you've ever seen this before. A lot of people think moss on the outside of their house is charming, but here in Southern California, where it's pretty much a desert these days, this is a bad sign. Now, when we see moss like this, we know this has been going on for a long time, at least 2, 3, 4 weeks. It's hard to say. Here, the darker the moss, the longer it's been growing. So what we're trying to do is find out just where this moss is coming from. This building is built a little different than most. There is no what we call a weep screed, which is an area for the water to exit underneath the stucco. So we don't really know what the height of the floor is inside the unit based on this stucco. It's probably right about here. So as we're looking at it, the water seems to be concentrated right about at the level of the floor, just a little bit higher right there in some of those cracks, but that could be what we call just absorbed in the wall and kind of coming up. So at this point, it's something either at the floor level or below. Step 2 is always go out and check the water meter. That little white triangle in the middle, typically if it's a slab leak, that triangle is going to be moving. Now here, I've been watching it for a good 5 minutes, and that doesn't seem to have moved anything at all. At this point, I'm thinking maybe a drain or a super small slab leak. Next, we're going to go ahead and walk back into the bathroom to see what's going on in here. Okay, if you can see the screen, you can see that there is some moisture along the back edge of the bathroom. Now on the other side of this wall is the kitchen cabinets, just to the right of the toilet. So it's not looking like a slab leak. The water isn't really spread out very much, and it definitely seems concentrated in certain areas. So at this point, I'm really thinking it is something on top of everything, not a slab leak. Okay, so what we've done now is we've gone ahead and we've pulled out the dishwasher just to check the fittings under there. And sure enough, trying to get rid of the thermal imaging, we got ahead and we pulled out the dishwasher, and if you see right there, look at that, dripping away. So this one's not a slab leak, it's just a fitting on the dishwasher leaking. But that'll do it. That dripping water there is enough to just make a mess of this place. We've gone ahead, we've stopped the leak on the dishwasher. Now we want to see how much damage there was from the water. As you can see, we're lucky we don't have to take up the concrete floor. However, there is water underneath this. If you can see that, there's water underneath all this vinyl. So the vinyl's got to come out. If you look back in here, we've got some nice fungal growth going on that wallboard. We're going to be going ahead and pulling that out, and probably going ahead and looking under the rest of the cabinets. So this is not a bad one as far as damage, but there still is a fair amount of repair, and it's going to have to be handled as soon as possible before it gets any worse. Please check out our other informative videos. This one was a simple one to find, but you really just had to know where to look and check all the possibilities. You never want to jump to the conclusions with a leak like this. You always want to start with all the easy stuff and then go for the hard. Thank you very much.